Hello everyone! If you're watching this on release day, then that means we are officially 1 week away from the release of Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. The other day, John from Fnaf was sent a package by Steelwool Studios. It was a box full of secrets, and also a Secret of the Mimic poster. There were a lot of things in that package, but I'll be going over the things that I found really interesting from that. And also, the Epic Games Store is selling Secret of the Mimic and has revealed 9 achievements. I will be going over them, but I will issue a spoiler warning if you don't want to see any of the achievements. I'll be issuing the spoiler warning right before I talk about them. Also, heads up, some of them have leaked online, so be careful. Okay, starting off with the Steelwool package, John was sent a letter that he was fired from Murray's Costume Manor. The letter mentions a digityper, which I assume is the one that typed out the recommendation letter at the bottom, which is also shredded. Now, I don't think the digityper is a new character. I think the digityper is actually Mailbot from the trailer and demo. Actually, I'm not even sure if Mailbot was even confirmed to be his official name. So, I guess now we have an official name, the digityper. It kind of reminds me of when people were speculating on the daycare attendant's name, Sunny Drop and Moon Drop, because those were the names of their candies until it was revealed to be the daycare attendant, but then subtitles in the game said Sun and Moon. Then, there's the shirt that he got, which features a full body render of Dolly. Now, not all of her is visible, and we have seen this render before in the thumbnail for the PlayStation trailer, but I still think it was major enough to point out. Next up is the pins, which again, I won't be going over all of them. I'll just go over the newer ones or the ones that I think are interesting. One of the pins that features 2D artwork of the alligator mascot from one of the previous teasers that we got on the Steam page. Now, this alligator is heavily speculated to be Monty, or at least the alligator that is associated with Andrew from the books. Either way, he looks really cool. Then we have a pin of Jackie's face. Again, it's new 2D artwork, and I'm pretty sure it's the first time we've gotten stylized, cartoonish 2D art of Jackie. I'm not counting the New Year's post, though, because that one is insanely accurate. And then the last pin is this pin of a Maestro Man, or Big Top, or Old Music Man, whatever you want to call him. For some reason, he has regular eyes, which I find really, really off-putting, and the colors on the pin are really, really bright. I'm not the biggest fan of this pin, but I still think it looks really good. Next up are stickers that he got. We got a new sticker of Swing Bee, or as some fans have called her, Daisy. There are a lot of her around the Costume Manor, and I really hope we get like a full-sized mascot costume of her. I think that'd be really, really cool. We also got a new sticker of the Cleanovac, which is one of Murray's inventions from MCM Archives Episode 3, and also we got a teaser of them in Daco's charity livestream this past weekend. And another one that I found really interesting was a sticker of the van that pulls up to Murray's Costume Manor in the beginning of the Secret of the Mimic trailer. Now, I've seen some people speculate that it's the same van that hit David for some reason. I don't know why, but it's gone through a really big visual upgrade, and it's a lot more darker blue. Speaking of the van, there is also a Stress Toy van, which isn't fully colored. It's white, but with blue accents. It's just the van, but I still think it looks really, really cool. Now let's talk about the postcards. The postcards feature 3 new renders from Secret of the Mimic. The first one is a new render of Jackie. Finally, the one that doesn't have the Mimic inside of her. John has said that that specific render is from the demo. You had to crank her box and then she would pop out. But again, I find it really cool that we're still getting new renders, and we finally got one that isn't the render with the mimic inside of her. Another one is a different angle of the Maestro Man / Big Top boss fight, I want to say, where he crashes through the ceiling. Again, this game looks so good. It's gotten such a visual upgrade since the first trailer back in February. Again, it's just another angle of the Maestro Man shot from the trailer and the teaser from the Steam page. Now, one that I find really interesting is a new look at the Tiger mascot costume. I cannot wait to see this guy in-game, since it seems to be one of the Mimic's favorite mascot costumes and the most ominous, the way that they're hyping it up through the trailer. It seems to be taken, like, in some sort of parking garage. Again, it looks really cool, really ominous. It's really hyped me up for this game. And John saved the best for last. The Regular Sauce has created a bobblehead version of a Spring Bonnie based off of the bobbleheads from Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Now, what I find really interesting is that John keeps saying that it's marketing for Secret of the Mimic, specifically Secret of the Mimic. So, that makes me think that Spring Bonnie himself, or at least the mascot costume version that we've seen in Help Wanted and Help Wanted 2, will be making its appearance in Secret of the Mimic in some way, shape, or form. The only other time we've seen Spring Bonnie is through Glitch Trap, which is the mascot costume, basically, and in the old posters in Security Breach. So I think we're going to see the Spring Bonnie mascot costume, which is basically just Glitch Trap, but in real life. So that's all for the secret box that was sent to John. Now I'm going to go over the achievements, and I want to issue a spoiler warning. If you do not want to see any of the achievements before Secret of the Mimic comes out, please click off this video. I'll see you guys next week. But for the people that have stayed, here they are. 9 of them were released on the Epic Games Store, but the other ones have already been leaked online. There will be 25 total achievements in Secret of the Mimic. Again, I'll only be going over the ones that were released publicly by Epic Games, and none of the leaked ones. The first achievement is called Dental Coverage. Knock out all the teeth in a single round of ball toss. So, I guess we're just going to be playing mini-games during some of the sections in Secret of the Mimic, since there are other mini-game type achievements in the list as well. The next one is Executive Permissions. Get executive access to the Murray Costume Manor. This one's pretty self-explanatory. This kind of confirms my theory that the Data Diver will basically act as our security passes, and we'll be able to level them up throughout the game. I assume where we're going to level them up will be with Mr. Helpful, a new character that was revealed in Taco's charity livestream. I assume we'll be also getting achievements for leveling up our Data Diver to Security, Repair, Creator, and Admin. Next up is the Platinum Trophy for the game, Golden Hours. Basically, to get this, you gotta get every other achievement first. Not much to say here, but let's move on. Mail Call, collect all text logs. So, the text logs are back, basically, from Security Breach. And the icon for this achievement is Mailbot, aka the Digitiper. Next up is Memorabilia, deposits every collectible into the inventory system. So I think that this is just the collect all prizes achievement from Security Breach and Help Wanted and Help Wanted 2 again. But what has me interested is the inventory system. So maybe when you collect collectibles, you'll be able to put them into some sort of system. The next achievement is Non-Zero Chance. This is supposed to be a reference to what Handy Unit says in the trailer.
Just be aware of the slim but non-zero chance that you could sustain significant injuries while attempting to retrieve it.
Basically, it's just the jump scare reward. You get jump scared for the first time, you get this achievement. The next one is Pew Pew. Shoot a threat with a ball gun. For some reason, threat is in quotation marks, which I think is really weird. So I think you shoot a non-threat with the ball gun, but I think you just shoot anyone with the ball gun, be it Mimic, Jackie, Dolly, anyone. The next one is Technician. Complete all repair tasks. I find this one really weird because when are we going to be fixing anything? So I think maybe the fixing part could be either we're fixing animatronics with Dolly, or we're just fixing stuff around the factory. And the last one is we have a winner. Get high scores on all of the carnival games, which has me interested here because carnival games, either it's going to be a carnival section somewhere in the factory, or Fall Fast. Sorry. But those are all of the publicly available achievements for Secret of the Mimic. There are still some leaked online. If you want to go look for them, go look for them. I'm not going to stop you. That does it for this news recap. Tell me what you think, and I am really excited for Secret of the Mimic. I will be posting gameplay videos when it releases on June 13th. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys then. Goodbye!